Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Indiana Hoosiers. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. On the ground, it's Fletcher. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He goes out of bounds. The game moves it across the 40.
You know, Chris, when you boil this game all the way down for a quarterback, it really is about two things. Getting first downs, getting touchdowns. Here, he's able to move the chains, and he does so easily.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. Coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And they misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They'll run it out of the shotgun. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! He goes out of bounds, but gets inside the 40.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive on defense, and this is evidence of that. Look at them get in the backfield from the secondary. This is a beautiful job, and it's very difficult to see that from a quarterback's perspective. This is a great job, again, being aggressive and really forcing the action.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. The receiver makes the catch. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they tried out the field goal team. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Defense showing blitz here. Looking for some space. It's Richard. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50.
This offense building into 3rd down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front 7 is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before he gets to a +38.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
The Hoosiers' offense is on the move now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Becker. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
And now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana. He runs it into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. He gets a play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call. Great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, look out. He's got open space. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Looking to throw it on first down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second and 10 here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This guy impresses me so much. As a defensive back, you impress me with your makeup speed, your physicality, your ability to react. If this quarterback continues to target this defensive back, I think he might get burned.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Grab behind the line. It's Vaughn. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Receiver in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Powers through the tackle. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play caller.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Fletcher. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Now play number 9 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, this is a clear go for it. I know it's not a great situation. You're outside of your own 5, but a field goal, you don't take the lead. Touchdown, you do take the lead. This is time to go for it. Who's your best player? What's your best matchup? Get him in the end zone and make the throw.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. Here's the point after attempt. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. Nobody can bring him down. And he's out of bounds at the 25, where he would have been if he'd just taken a knee. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Richard. Oh, he's got open space. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Here comes the pressure. Finds his man. It's Becker. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hoosiers. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
First play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pressure's on. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Now a timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. A booming punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. That one moves the ball to the 16. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incomplete. Second down coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
That is a very conservative call, but I understand the call. Running the football with the lead here on third down, but now you're going to have to punt the ball away and rely on this defense. This offense had the opportunity to kill this game on the field, but now they've got to punt it away.
And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Now they call a run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
Perfect aim and good loft on this one. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. Comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Fights through a tackle. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Indiana. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, how about the speed to take it the distance? Once he got a crease, it was over. There were even some defenders that had an angle, but he outran all of them for a touchdown. What a huge play for this offense. An outstanding run by this back.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. He's brought down at the 16, but been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it. They get him down for just a short gain. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he stopped short. The try fails, and they don't cut it to a field goal margin. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
To throw, it's Hoover. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's caught. It's Becker. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. Indiana has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
To be a really good defense and run this 4-3, you've got to have defensive ends that can set the edge and get after the passer. That's exactly what they're able to do right here. They do a tremendous job, and offensively, they have to buckle up and protect this quarterback on the edge.
Caught behind the line. It's Richard. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Scanning the field. It's Hoover. Throws to the tight end. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
And here's the return. But he's got some space here. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And there's the handoff. Powerful running here. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. Outstanding job by the defender. He doesn't arrive early, doesn't create that contact that would lead to a penalty, and yet he's able to get in there and swat this ball away. These windows are tight for this quarterback, in large part because these defenders are so good.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got a crease. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a 1st down.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. As a design quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short game. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
You love to see this as an offensive play caller. Now you're creating second and short. Beautiful scramble by the quarterback. He gets himself up the field. Not quite a first down, but now it's time to take a shot. This is where you go heavy play action and put that ball down the field. Second and short is the perfect time for this play.
Looking for a gap, it's Fletcher. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now the Hoosiers will spend their first time out. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
It is so rare to see a loss on quarterback sneak. That just tells me that that defensive line absolutely won at the line of scrimmage. Low man wins. They get lower than that center, than the guard. They push everybody back right into the chest of the quarterback, and he's got nowhere to go.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Handoff from the shotgun. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
That is just a great offensive series when they needed it most, and they set themselves up to allow that run game to just punch it in right near the goal line. That is a great job. I tell you what, execution at its finest.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Looking for the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.